So in today's video, we will be watching how to make this elegant kente beading. But hey, if you are an old subscriber, thank you for subscribing. But if this is your first time seeing my video, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. These are the materials that I use. I got my fishing wires. Fishing wire comes in so many different sizes. It's always best to get a point 0.4 so that you can use them for both beading and necklaces if you want. But it's always cool if you have point 0.35, point 0.3, which is quite thinner than the point 0.4. And these are the sequins I use. Sequins also comes in different shapes. This is a type of needle that I use when I'm beading. Yep, I have them in stock. Kindly do send me a message if you want to get yourself one. And hey, this is what I do. I pass my needle through the kente as usual, and then I pass it through it. I'm actually holding it in that section because I want to separate the lining of the dress from the main kente. That is the reason why you see me holding it in that section. I don't want to have a messy inside, so this is how I do it when I'm dealing with the beading. And it's always best to straighten them out so that there will not be folds at the end of the day. It just the folds makes the wax and the effect of the whole thing completely different. It just changes everything. So as a beader or as a fashion designer, it is always best to make sure that it straightens up, especially when you're working with slits, so that you can have the best effects that you just want to achieve. So this is what you see me doing. This was just a sequence
So
and I
that
was
is what you
applying it
see me
in the
doing here
purple
in this
sections.
section.
Yes, sequins comes in so many different shapes and so many different sizes. So provided the size and shade you get, that is how you're going to be applying it. But don't forget to always stress them out. Just press it so that it doesn't just create any folds, because the folds would definitely prevent you from achieving the perfect and elegant outfit you want to achieve. The pressure on this outfit actually didn't give me the chance to, get behind the scenes of this outfit, which really hits. But I do have all the tutorials. The upper section, the corset, has already been uploaded. The link is in the description. Kindly do check that out. Okay. But if this is your first time watching my video, or this is your first time coming by this channel, hey, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to join the team. But if you are a subscriber already, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming every week to watch these videos I post. I hope they are being as helpful as it can be. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and drop a comment. The comment does help the channel to grow. It just helps the algorithm so that it gets to know people that are interested or that will be interested in this type of content, so that they can come around and watch it as well. So please do help me and help this channel by liking and commenting when you see any of my videos. I would really appreciate that. So this is what you see me doing here, getting the sequence on them singularly and stitching them one by one. This is what I did here in this section. I'm moving to the other kind of pattern so that I could apply the sequin there. But like I said, it is always best to make sure that your project actually falls so perfectly. Just make sure that you get spaces in between them. You just hold them in such a way that doesn't bring out folds, because slates are always in that kind of flatty surface, because like it doesn't really have those that dimensions like the upper borders. Okay, so it's always best for you to flatten it up so that you can get the effect you would want, or else it would affect the results at the end of the day. If the person wears it, it's going to have a lot of folds in it. We just don't want to have folds in it, so it's always best to be flattening them and as you go forward. Okay, it's always best to be flattening them. Make sure you check each, because if you get to do a lot and you get to like check them at the end of the day, if one gets messed up, you would have to get all the others you've done. Like you just have to undo them again. And you don't want to go through that stress. You just want to achieve a lot in the shortest possible time. So it's always best you check them before you proceed. That is always the best form that you can do. Yep, yep. So that was what I did throughout, you know, the whole video, singularly picking each piece, moving to the other pattern, pulling it up, checking how to do it, straighten it, and getting it right. Yeah, that is what I actually did. Better you be straightening it up, or else you're gonna find yourself in. Whoa! So this was how the tail was looking like, and it was done just like the way how the first section was done. We didn't follow any pattern, we just were just adding them to it. The duration for this outfit was extremely limited, and I had to pull it through. So this is what we achieved at the end of the tail. This is where the tail was. The tail was beaded, completely beaded. This is what you see, and this is what you're getting. This is what you see, and what you see. So this is how the whole thing was looking like. At the end of the day, this is what it was looking like. You know, I see what I'm seeing. I love these sequins. So this is how the whole thing was actually looking like. Yeah, this is how it was looking like when we are attaching the sequence to the tail. And this is how it looks. It's always best to be pulling them out, okay? You don't be straightening them so that there will not be any folds in it. I think this is one of the secrets when you're working with flat surfaces. Be pulling them not too tight. Just make sure you're straightening them just so that you wouldn't have any unwanted folds at the end of the day. Yep, yep. So this is how it was looking like at the end of the day after everything was finished. This is how the whole slate was looking like. All the tail was completely beaded. Can you see the tail? 100% beaded, and this is how the whole slate, the back and everything was completely beaded. This is what you see at the end of the day. This is how it was looking like. Not too packed, but you can see the blank and the shiny. But hey, I will be doing like this versus video, like hand beading and stoning, so you can just tell me which one you would prefer. So stay tuned, that video will be coming on very, very soon. Thank you for